Random thought that has nothing to do with the movie but came to me as I was watching it. Since Peter Berg likes to work with Mark Wahlberg so much, give him the Transformers franchise. Hello my beautiful geekies and welcome to my review for Deepwater Horizon, directed by Peter Berg and written by Matthew Sand and Matthew Carnahan. It stars Mark Wahlberg, John Malkovich, Kurt Russell, Kate Hudson, Gina Rodriguez, and Dylan O'Brien. This is a story most of us still remember for sure, the worst oil spill in US history, set in the offshore drilling rig called Deepwater Horizon in April 2010. This goes through the stuff that happened, and I gotta say, if you haven't watched the trailers, don't watch it. They actually show a little bit too much. They don't exactly spoil the thing, but they show a little too much into the movie. And I gotta say, Peter Berg keeps doing what he's good at doing, and that is getting you to feel for these characters, to feel for the situation, and to make you feel like you're there. From the sound design to the framing of the shots, this guy makes you feel almost the pain that these guys are feeling. Of course, it's not any near the pain that they are feeling, but you know what I mean. You feel every impact that these guys get when they are thrown against walls and when things fall on top of them, and every explosion is felt in your eyes. And I gotta say, you must watch this movie in IMAX because it is so uncompensating as you feel every impact because of the sound design, and every shot is framed so beautifully for you to feel. You can understand everything that is going on, and that is because of great direction by Peter Berg, not only on the action set pieces, but also his work with actors. Mark Wahlberg once again shines in this movie. A great performance by Mark Wahlberg. He's just an everyman. The guy is nothing more but a person, and everyone in this movie feels like they are a real person. Everyone feels like real people, like people you would believe that were actually in this situation, and this is not a movie. Mark Wahlberg is great, Gina Rodriguez is also very good, but the guy who steals every scene that he is in is Kurt Russell. He's a superior to Mark Wahlberg in this movie, and the guy just nails every single line of dialogue that he says. He nails with every look, every expression on his face. These people suffered so much during this situation, which is awful that it happened, and you have these actors becoming such real characters on screen, and that is another great work of Peter Berg. He does such great works in the characters he portrays in his films. It is really mesmerizing how you feel so much for actors that you know they are in the movie, but then they get hit by something or they get thrown against something and you feel every impact. Just like in A Lone Survivor when those guys were shot or thrown against rocks and you felt every bone crushing inside their bodies, here the situation is the same. But right now they are enclosed in this rig with almost no way out. Everything is falling apart, everything is falling on top of them, the rig is exploding, they're surrounded by mud and by fire. It is a very hard movie to watch, once again, just like Lone Survivor was. But the thing that Peter Berg does so well also, but is so hard to watch, is that he stays with the characters. He lets you see how they are handling the situation. He allows the movie to have room to breathe and for you to see how these people are suffering with the situation. But now let's go to the cons. I think this movie takes a little too long to get to where we know it's eventually going. The movie takes its time in showing you how everyone knows everyone, every person greeting every other person, everyone seeming to be nice to each other and whatever. And then you have these assholes from BP, one of them played by John Malkovich, who is good in the role, but he doesn't have a lot to do. And at the end of it, you feel like he's a good actor, did his job fine enough, but he was just there to be the obvious dickhead of the movie. And of course, I understand that that maybe happen in real life, but we just lose a little too much time on him. The consequences feel real. The impact is there for you, both mentally and physically, for both you as an audience member and these characters. That is great direction, great setup, although it takes a little too long, and there is great payoff in this movie. And at times, it is indeed hard to watch, and I mean that in the best way possible. Once again, Peter Berg does a great job in showing us a real-life story that not for 1 second doesn't feel real. And because of all that, I will give Deepwater Horizon an amazeballs rating. What did you think of Deepwater Horizon, beautiful geekies? Do you remember the story showing up on the news? What is your favorite movie directed by Peter Berg? Let me know all that in the comments below. And don't forget, you can start to leave your questions for the Doctor Strange Q&A. Just leave the hashtag DocStrangeQ&A and you can ask how many questions you want about anything you want. Of course, if you want to know what I am up to all the time and all my shenanigans, go through my Facebook, Instagram, and my vlog channel. All those links are in the description. And of course, I love you guys. You know that. Thank you so much for watching. You guys are the best. Stay beautiful. Stay geeky. Cheers!